She stopped in the middle and in a very serious tone, she asked me to get up and walk with her. Okay, this is the day that I die. I'm not even going to enjoy the weird phase of being a teenager. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where we come together to help you go after your dreams and design a life you love. Today I'm here to talk about something very personal, and this is more of girl talk. I'm going to share the story of how I got my periods for the first time. It was a horrifying experience for me. I mean, it wasn't at all as bad as some girls who got them in front of a stranger or their crush, which is like the worst thing that can happen because it's the first time and you don't know what's happening. So comparatively, mine wasn't as bad, but it was nevertheless a horrifying experience for me. So I was in class 7 at the time and we were about to be promoted to class 8. It was January and I just turned 12. So I turned 12 on 12th of January. On January 21st, there was a wedding. Everything was going great. Everything was normal. We were enjoying the party. I was there with my mom and dad, and all of a sudden, I started having this weird pain in my lower abdomen. And throughout the rest of the night, I wasn't able to actually enjoy the party because of the pain, because it was so intense and I just couldn't forget about it. So my mom and dad thought that I was having gastric issues, so they asked the chaatwala, like the person who was serving chaat at the wedding, they asked him to give me some ginger because it is supposed to help alleviate stomach pain. It didn't work. They gave me Hajmola candies that were there in like small bowls at the wedding. Didn't work. And they are really good for gastric issues, by the way. And then they had someone go and buy Eno for me, and that also didn't work. I had lime water. Did not work. Now my parents thought it would be best to go home, but I did not want to leave. I thought the pain would subside after a while, plus people were dancing and I really wanted to dance because I love dancing, but I couldn't because of the pain. So we finally came back home, and after speaking with the doctor, my parents gave me a painkiller. The next morning, we wake up and follow the normal routine, and I took bath and everything was normal. I had no pain at all. And then we sat down for breakfast. Now I'm sitting cross-legged. That is usually how I have my food even today because it is a good position to have your food in. It is called Sukhasana and you should eat in that position as much as you can. Anyway, so I was having my breakfast and watching TV. Dad was eating with me and Mom was about to start her breakfast. She was serving herself, and as she walked towards us with a plate in her hand, she stopped in the middle and in a very serious tone she asked me to get up and walk with her. I got so scared because she looked so serious, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? Did I break something? Did she ask me to do something and I forgot to do it? And I was asking all these questions to myself in my head, and she again asked me to get up in a very serious tone. And I just froze there because I was so scared. And then she walks up to me, she grabs me by my arm and then takes me to the washroom. Now this time, Dad got scared too, and he was like, what has happened? What did she do? Why are you mad? And she ushered me into the washroom and locked the door, and I was like, okay, today is the day I'm going to be beaten by my parents for the first time in my life for God knows what reason, and no one can save me. And then my mom points towards my pants and says, this is why I brought you here. And I looked down and there was blood on my trousers down there, and instantly I started crying. You see, I'm a hypochondriac, and even the smallest, harmless things happening in my body scare me like crazy. And seeing blood coming from down there, it freaked me out like crazy. And in my mind I was like, okay, this is the day that I die. I'm not even going to enjoy the weird phase of being a teenager. And I kept crying and asked my mom if she can save me and if something is going to happen to me. It was all so crazy and extremely scary for me. And then, well, I'm going to continue the story, but first I would like to thank Agni for sponsoring today's video. Agni is a company that makes sustainable menstruation products, and their mission is to make them easy and accessible for all. So I want to share 3 of their products, and the first product that we have here is Natural Cotton Sanitary Pad. These are made from organic cotton and they absorb 1.5 times more than regular cotton pads. These come in customized pads and they come in 3 different sizes. A yellow pack for light flow, orange for medium flow, and pink for heavy flow. The pink one also comes with hip guards for extra protection. The best part about these pads is that they do not cause any rashes, which has been a big problem for me since the first time I started using pads. The second product is India's first tested antimicrobial panty liner, which absorbs up to 5 ml. These are made of super soft fabric and are longer than the usual panty liners that you get in the market. They also have absorbent wings and comes with a hook which helps secure it in place. The third product are the intimate wipes that are water-based and pH balanced. They come in a cute, compact and travel-friendly package. These wipes are enriched with aloe vera, vitamin E and tea tree extracts, which give them soothing and antibacterial effects. The best thing about Agni is that all their products are environmental friendly, and anything that is good for the earth is good for you. All their packaging are also 100% recyclable and eco-friendly. And here's the good news for you. You can avail a discount of 12% when you use the code AVNIRUCHIKA12 on Avni's website. I will also leave a link in the description box below using which you can avail this discount. Now, let's get back to the story. So my mom explained everything to me, how to use a pad and what periods are, and I just couldn't stop crying. I cried for 30 minutes straight even after she explained everything to me, and all I could think of was, she's making all of this up so that I could go easy and not scared. She tried to explain that she isn't lying and that this is what happens with every single girl, but obviously I didn't believe her. And let me remind you that all of this is happening while we are in the washroom and I'm sitting on the pot and my dad is sitting outside in the room freaking out, and every couple of minutes he's banging the door trying to figure out what is going on. Now, when I look back, it is absolutely hilarious, but at the time it was absolutely daunting. So finally my mom gave up. She got tired of explaining the same thing again and again, and so she called her sister to prove to me that she isn't lying and that this was an impromptu call, and she just tells my aunt, please explain periods to her. And my aunt explained everything the same way that my mom did, and then I was like, okay, this may be true because they both are saying exactly the same things. So I finally calmed down a little and I learned how to use a pad and everything, and then my mom goes out first, explains everything to dad, and then he calms down, and then I go outside, and this is basically the story of how I got my first period. It is an absolutely funny story for me, especially because of the way that I reacted. Actually, a lot of things that are normal become funny because of my actions and reactions, but that's just how I am. Anyway, give this video a like if you enjoyed this story, and if you're a girl, make sure to share your first period story. And if you have any video suggestions or requests, leave them in the comment section below. And don't forget to check out these two videos right here and subscribe to my channel by pressing this button for more content on personal growth, productivity, and lifestyle design. I'll see you soon in the next video. Until then, keep loving, keep dreaming. This is Ruchika Srivastava signing off.